Daisy is a diesel rail car who works on Thomas's branch line. She was first brought to the island after Thomas had had an accident at the station master's house. On her first trial, she refused to take a milk tanker with her. And after her argument with the passengers about how her fitters told her that she never pulls and that pulling was bad for her swerves, she left the milk tanker behind and did just what work she chose and not anymore. And every time, Percy and Toby would try to get the milk tankers to her, Toby would have to take the milk cars for her. But after Percy's accident and when Thomas returned, Daisy worked hard. Even though she may have had a few incidents with telling lies about her fitters and how she doesn't want to pull anything, she had been becoming a really useful engine. So Topham Hatt came to see Daisy at Farquhar one day. He wanted to take some workmen to the harbor. Some visitors a tour of Farquhar Quarry and the milk tankers back to the harbor. And once you're done, you shall get to have an afternoon off. Yes, sir, said Daisy. I'll do it right away, sir. And I promise not to, well, you know what I'm not going to do like I did the last time a long time ago. That's alright. I can already guess what you're going to say. And anyways, that's a good engine. Off you go now. Sure thing, sir, said Daisy, and she rode away to go collect the workmen. Daisy had already finished her first job and was about to get a rest. But she wasn't sure if she was going to do her next job in time. I'm going to need some help, she thought. Then she heard Percy's whistle. Perhaps Percy could help me, she thought. Sorry, Daisy, said Percy. I won't be able to help right now. Daisy was surprised and speechless. A few minutes later, she rolled away to do her next job. After she was done, she went back to Farquhar to get another rest until her next job. She can do her next job. She then heard a lady's whistle. Perhaps Lady can help, she thought to herself. And she blew her horn and called out to Lady as she steamed in. Lady, can you help me, please? She called. Sorry, Daisy. I'm too busy, called Lady. That made Daisy feel very confused. I wonder why she's busy as well, she thought. As soon as Daisy's break was over, she steamed away to do her next job. Her next job was to take some milk to the harbor. Daisy soon arrived at Dryer, and where she met Wilbur. "Excuse me, Wilbur," she asked. "Can you help me with my work?" "Sorry, Daisy. Well, I have some passenger services to do right now." And as the conductor's whistle blew, Wilbur steamed away. Daisy was confused as to why Wilbur wasn't going to help him. And she roared away. A little later, Daisy arrived at Toy Rack, and he saw Albert. "What are you doing here?" she asked. "My safety valve has jammed," wheezed Albert. Daisy told Albert all about how Wilbur, Lady, and Percy haven't been helping her with her other jobs. Sure thing," said Albert. "But what about your day off?" "It doesn't matter," said Daisy. "Helping a friend is more important. I can take your coaches all the way to Farquhar." Albert thought it sounded like a good idea. She rolled away to go couple up to Victoria and Helena. Daisy remembered a time when she had to take care of Annie and Clara while Thomas was taking some cars from Stone to the harbor a few years ago. And she knew she had to treat the coaches with care. "Come along, you two," she said. "We mustn't be late." And she rolled away. We're coming along," sang Victoria and Helena. At last, Daisy finally arrived at Farquhar. She felt very pleased with herself. The passengers, however, were waiting at the station and were very cross about the delay. Just then, Caroline arrived with Sir Topham Hatt on board. He then stepped out and explained everything to the passengers. The passengers soon forgot to be cross and thanked Daisy instead. Even Daisy felt really reliable too.